know, you like to talk shit just like us.
Where are you at? You have to talk.
Better come and subscribe.
And go over to YouTube at Shit Talker. So, because you're not going to want to miss our stuff. And I think to let you know, today is Shit Talker, baby.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Shit Talker Season 2. It is me, your host, Canary Mira. That's what you're here for. But all my sisters are here, and we're about to review RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17, the water promo. Are you guys excited?
Yes, baby.
Baby, I'm wetter than ever.
Been waiting.
Wetter is always better.
I'm going to go down the line, and we're going to reintroduce you to everybody, because some people might be new here. So I'm Canary, and then we have Chris.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Love Dion.
And then Chanel.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chanel Mira Allure.
And then we have Vanity.
Hi, I am Vanity Mira.
Ceviche.
Hello.
And Salmon Fable.
Hello.
Yes, the dolls are here. We are clocked in. Sadly, Flora wasn't able to make it today, but she will be back probably next week for the next episode. Oh, we kiss her goodbye.
Forever in our heart.
Always and forever.
She died.
We love our little Latin boy in drag.
Literally. We're not going to try to make this too long, and there's a whole lot of girls to go through, so let's just jump into it right now. Tiny disclaimer, all these queens, you guys are on Drag Race, so clearly you're good. So anything that we say, like, please do not take too much offense. We love you, and we honestly hope
you already got the golden ticket, so it's not shade.
I was about to say,
right.
Y'all getting the coin.
For starters, Acacia forgot, and no shade. I'm gonna start it off strong. Acacia forgot. I did forget you really quickly because it was not no shade. I hated her hair in the promo, but I really like the construction of her outfit. I love the construction. Everything was beautiful from the waist up and the neck down. I hated the makeup and I hated the hair, but I'm interested to see what she does. And Baba Monet heard your music, and I'm glad I don't have to. So that is my drop on Acacia. Chris?
So, Acacia, I was really living for your energy and your Meet the Queens. You seem like a really chill girl. Like, you seem like a good time. I really like the way your outfit looked expensive with the materials, and it looked very structured, and I think that always looks great. And honestly, I really liked your makeup. Your cut creases were slightly uneven, but it's okay. It's okay. There was
okay.
I was like, girl, who are you looking at? Like, it was like different sides. It looked like different faces a little bit, but I was living. I think you're a very sweet girl, and I'm excited to see what you do in this season.
Fuck it.
All right, so what I have for Miss Acacia is I love how detailed the outfit is because everywhere you look, like you can tell there was a thought behind every little thing, and it's very structured, and it definitely gives the challenge at hand, which was water. But to me, it looks like it's wearing her. Like it's very, I don't want to say frumpy, but it's kind of clunky. Like it doesn't move well.
Clunky.
It doesn't. No. It just doesn't move well.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and you can't do but so much in it. And you could tell in that Meet the Queen, she was sitting like somebody's uncle. But what I will say is that mug was painted on, but that hair, honey, it looked like court was in session. It was giving judge. I was not living.
Me personally, I think the look was fine, I guess. I liked all the pieces separately, if that makes sense. I liked the wig. Okay,
but would you wear the wig?
The wig was trash.
What?
Is this Vandy's wig
Now,
or no?
I love the wig. Okay, the wig was trash.
But like the bodice of it, gorgeous. The pants of it, gorgeous. I just like them better separately.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the pants were with something else and if the bodice was with something else, it would have been like sickening. And I also agree. I don't think she could move in those pants. Which, like, you were walking a runway. Like, why would you wear something you can't really move in? Especially move gracefully in.
It looked like a transformer. Like, the way they kind of, like it was very, like...
Yeah, it's like,
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
It was very, like, y'all seen the Lego movie? How they run?
Definitely.
It looks what is his name? Lord Businessman?
It was that
it looked
down,
like that.
Do we check?
Yeah, I mean, she seems like a really fun girl.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with all y'all.
You know
The
it's
hair
bad when
is
we have to call
top.
them fun. Like that's how you know.
Right, right, right. Like, yeah.
Drag is
No, I
fun,
mean,
like itself.
Right.
I wish the top part she took that and like made it into kind of what Nymphia had wrapping around her body. I think that would have been really, really pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pants are just a chop.
Oh.
Salmon.
So like when I was looking at it, I did think it was very Transformers. Like you know those like mascots where they have like the people hiding in like the back legs of the horse in the front. Like that's what it was giving to me.
Yeah.
Like it looked
Yeah.
like she had a person in each leg. Like
It was, but no, it
She
was
was
giving.
hiding the 15th and 16th queen of the season.
No, yeah, it was giving. It
Clock
was giving
it.
like in like cartoons when like the kids stack up on the top of each other with a trench
yes,
coat to make
Definitely
it
that.
seem like they're an adult. That's what it was giving.
girl.
I'm
Like she had like
crying.
she
Girl,
had like she had like
her daughter for the next season is in her pants for
she
sure.
had two Georgeses hidden in there. I just want to say the vinyl for like the nude instead of like nude mesh. I love that. That
Yeah,
was
that was
very
pretty.
like
The
that was pretty.
plasticky material, it was
Yes,
sickening.
like I
That
love.
was really tea. That was really
Okay.
tea.
I'm gonna move on to our Black Queen Arietti, and I think her. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Her makeup was so good. Her look was pretty good. The slight critique for the look. Her face was like her skin color, and then her legs were like blue, so it was kind of like interesting to look at, and not in a good way. And there was just like a lot going on. One word, edits. But she looked pretty good, and she looked polished. I really love the makeup, like everything about it. Love the lip, unlike some people here, and I love everything else about it. So yeah, Chris.
Oh, okay. Arietti. I love the hair. It looks very intricate. As a girly that does wigs, that looked like it took a good like 8 hours, so that was really sickening. The silhouette was very recognizable. She was like a little banana peel, like chili pepper, like moment, like the way it got like jutted out. So I was really living for that. I like the mix of like the pageant jewelry kind of vibe. Like she had like kind of like AB like jewels, but it was also very modern. So I
Yeah.
thought it was cool the way she like mixed those vibes. And you know the makeup was sickening. She's the makeup girl, so I'm excited to see these mugs this season.
And Arietti is a girl that we all are familiar with prior to Drag Race. We all know of her. And we've always thought that she was really sickening. I remember before she left, she was like posting a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I was like, girl, are you poor? Like, trying to sell stuff.
Oh,
But now we know what it was for. So,
right.
Thank you for the wig, girl. Thank you for the half up, half down. Sickening.
For me personally, what I have written down for this promo is just like I'm not seeing it. Like I can tell it's very detail oriented, and she put like so much effort into every aspect. Like there's nothing left uncovered on her. Like every little detail is and the shoes are all decked out, the nails, the jewelry, the hair, the mug, everything. But it's just too many ideas going on in one look. Like she wanted to show that she could wear stones. She wanted to show that she could wear jewelry, extravagant silhouettes, big hair. Like it was just show one thing at a time. I feel for the promo because you need something to focus on, and it's a lot going on.
I don't know. It's a love hate relationship with this because I love the look as like a whole, but I have like small little like things that I wish weren't there. Like I love the hair, but I did not like the blue like M kind of shape she had on like that fascinator piece in the front. I feel like that little situation right there didn't need to be there. Or like the laces, the lacing on the actual outfit.
yeah.
I feel like that didn't need to be there. I live for the makeup. I love how like unrecognizable she is, like in terms of like facial features, if that makes sense.
Where is Simon?
Where did Salmon go?
Where's Salmon go?
I'm gonna ignore, but anyway, next.
Well, I was saying I love how like unrecognizable like her facial features are. I just wish she didn't do like the blue things on the outside of the lip.
I
That's-
love that part. I love that
That's
I
part.
was
I
gonna say
love
no.
I love the black lip with like the blue circles in it. That was kind. That was really pussy. I just didn't like the blue eyeshadow on the outside.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They were calling her lips herpy lips, y'all. Period. And I don't think
Okay.
they're herpy. I think they're pretty.
It
Baby was calling her
kinda
herpy lips. Chanel was like just so you know, I think it's pretty. But if you guys want to attack them, the comment section is free for attack. Go in.
Who said
I
that?
would never say herpy lips, but I do think that that is a little
I'm
bit nasty
screaming
around
I don't
here.
see
I
that
just
in my
don't
notes
get why
personally.
it would go here, like just blue spots randomly.
Not like the Vixen. Too vague.
Ceviche,
No,
you wouldn't do like some blue around the mouth? Like I feel like that's very sickening for you.
right. Ceviche. Is that not your go-to?
Really take it there.
No, no,
I don't know. I was living for it.
girl.
And
I can't even put on a color lip. Like,
since Salmon has made her
Colored.
exit, Salmon
Girl, I
I
Salmon has made her
cannot.
exit, so we're gonna move on to the queen of the promo, the queen of the dress, Crystal Envy. That's a mother. Period. Crystal Envy, the fabric of your outfit was so stunning. Like I couldn't. Like it was so pretty. Um, I was watching it. I think you had my favorite garment, but when it came to hair, it was. I wish your hair was white. If your hair was white, I would have loved it. But your hair was indeed like nasty piss blonde. But it still was pretty. And your makeup is pretty, as always. You look like a woman, and I think you should stay true to that because it's you. You ain't new to this. You true to this. Period.
Ah, Crystal Diva, I'm so happy that you're on the show. The promo is really sickening. The outfit is one of a kind. I've never seen something like this. Um, and it just looks so like elegant and put together. The way everything hits the light is like perfect. I don't know how you came up with this, or I don't know where you got this idea, but it's so sickening. The details are there for me. The makeup is perfect. Like you look like you definitely work at Mac at some point. Everything is seamless with the makeup, so I
Yeah.
live for you, Diva. You're gonna look stunning all season. I know that.
So for Miss Crystal Envy, I personally, the first thing I put down in all caps is Ova because I feel like this has to be one of the top looks of the entire promo. Like,
Definitely.
there's just no arguing about it, I feel. Everything about it was just so gorgeous to me on the outfit. The hair, however, I wasn't a fan of the color choice for the look, and then I also wasn't a fan of the stoning, like, that was going on in it. I don't know. It just kind of it was like dark blue and crystal stones, but like a clear outfit. So I was like, I don't know. But the dress itself was amazing.
My favorite part of the outfit were the tights. The stoned like water droplet tights were sickening. I've never seen some shit like that before. Ooh, and I am a shoe whore. The clear red bottom, stoned from tip ombring up the foot, sickening.
girl, I will say I like the
That's your New Jersey sister, Ceviche. You got a rep for her.
that is my Jersey girl. I love a Jersey bitch. You can tell she's from Jersey too, which I love. And also, like what I was gonna say, the hair. I do wish it was a little bit bigger, but I get the the water like dripping down into a waterfall, and this is the white at the bottom. Like I get the idea. I see her. I see her vision.
You're one of one.
I'm sure I am.
Next up, we have Chanel's favorite queen on the season, Hormona Lisa. That is the queen, honey. Yes, Hormona Lisa.
Prepare for an exclusive shit talker story told tonight.
Yes,
Be
about
you
Miss.
prepared?
Okay.
So just for her look, I'm gonna say that we've seen it, which is no shade. It is a very gorgeous look, but you look up Hormona Lisa in the dictionary, you gonna get this outfit popping up. It's just nothing. Which I mean, represent yourself for your promo,
Oh,
but
Miss Lore.
honey. Which I will say, I love a country girl. I love a glamorous girl. So, she had a stones from head to toe. I was a little confused why she took the good parts of her outfit off, like her boa and her like gown part for the runway, which I know it's better to move in, but it was just a lot. But speaking of boas, she likes to put a lot of things up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And she had this lovely, gorgeous pink boa that I just needed to have my hands on. And I messaged her for the for the boa that was still up for sale, and she read my message, and I was like, "Oh yes, I'm about to get this boa." And then she never responded, so I like messaged her again. She read it and never responded. This happened for about this happened for about 5 messages in a row until my other friend also messaged and also got the same treatment. So she likes to put things up for sale, but never make that
Sell
transaction
them.
happen. So maybe she needed the boa for something more important and just couldn't let go of it. But I'm
Yeah.
so glad to see her on this season, and maybe we'll get to see the boa.
Yes.
Hormona, your promo, it was, like Chanel said, very you. And I think the umbrella cheapened your photo. Like, it was like, I could get that at the dollar store, so I didn't love seeing it. And then she took off her skirt to reveal to a little bit lumpy pads, and I was fine. I was just like, I was low-key just like, what are we doing?
And
Like,
then she like got them wet. She was like sitting in the water.
yes,
She dropped on the ground
I
like.
couldn't. No shade. No shade. That could never be me. But your makeup looked like how I was expecting it to. It looked fine. It looks good. I loved your hair. And I loved your Meet the Queens. It felt very homey. I felt very safe with you. So
Hi, girl. How's your day? How are you doing? Because this look is rough to start. No,
that's a sound bite. That's being posted. No shade.
no, but I really like the vibe. I like that you went for your classic approach. You know, you had the classic updo. You know, the classic bodysuit into a skirt, not a gown. I really couldn't tell you why your look is like in pieces. Like, I wish it was one thing. But I hope that now that you've seen it, the bodysuit was worth it. I hope you like really, really loved how that looked.
Yeah.
Because I did not. But
Okay.
I didn't like it, like at all. But you know, we moved. The hair was falling apart as she was walking. The pads were lumpy. The makeup was dusty. The outfit wasn't cute. I don't know why she took the best parts of the outfit off to walk the runway. The runway was the most important part. I think her Meet the Queens was really cute. She seems like a really cute girl. She seems like a Kiki. Very, very like Southern vibes.
okay, what about her drag?
I didn't like it.
Girl, it's a gown that comes off. Like, it seems like this was something that you had already owned. Like, it doesn't seem like something you
Girl, you saved
wanted
the
to
sip
step out of
in.
the box. Yeah, it's just another drag queen that, like, if I looked up drag queen, this is what comes up. Pink hair, gown, boa, boom. Like,
How do we feel? How do we feel about Miss Hormona Lisa being handpicked by Miss RuPaul for this season, though?
That's
Like
sickening.
she got a
that
golden
was
ticket.
sickening.
I think that was
That
sickening.
was sickening.
Here's my thing. If she was handpicked by RuPaul, like clearly she's
The
seen
bar is in
something.
hell.
Clearly,
I feel really
RuPaul.
hopeful.
Clearly, RuPaul's seen something. So I'm excited to see on the show what RuPaul's seen. Because unfortunately, it was not in that promo, baby.
Never question mother, so it has to be sickening somewhere. We all are aware of Jewel Sparkles. That's my queen. I love her. She's very sweet. I love everything that she posts online. We've all seen her. The mug is stamped. And we're really happy that she was on this season. We know her connections to Trinity the Tuck and Chantel Sparkles and even Sam Star. I really enjoyed her makeup. I enjoyed her hair a lot. The look was a little top heavy for me, and the tight match wasn't too, like, it was good, but I feel like if you're going to do all that, it kind of needs to be a little bit better for me, like, showing all that. A little inside scoop, when they finished their promos, I realized I was no longer on this bitch's private story or close friend story, so I was a little hurt, and it just goes to show fame really changes people, and it's really sad. So her Meet the Queens was one of the funniest to me. I really enjoyed her, and I can't wait to see what she does because I know she's going to turn it because that's it all. Down.
Jules, my Florida sister. I'm so happy to see you on Drag Race, and you look honestly exactly how I thought you would. Like, sickening, put together.
Right.
Everything was head to toe flawless. Like, mug on, hair on. That hair, Chantel you did your big one, sister. Well, you're not my sister, not yet, but yeah, you really ate that. And yeah, your personality was like so infectious, and your Meet the Queens. Like, if I didn't know you, I would want to be your friend. She's very like, she's just that bitch. That bitch Jules. Y'all know the tea. Y'all know the vibes. It looked mad expensive, and yeah, no notes. I really loved it.
From head to toe, the hair, the headpiece, The outfit, I love when a girl mixes textures in her outfit, and this was so sickening. Like water, stones, the fabric was everything. I loved the buckles and like the straps and all of that stuff going on.
H2.
Um,
Oh my god, yes.
Stay hydrated, Divas.
a couple inside little stories or anything like that. Miss Jules Sparkles was the guest judge of a competition that I was a part of a few years ago that Chris Love was the host and or co-host of at the time. I hope that she is received well by the world because we all love her, and I hope that everybody else loves her as much as we do.
Jules, you were my sister, you were my diva, you were my girl, you were my doll. We've been following each other for years. Um, I like watched her like come into like her own and thing like that. We grew up on the internet like with each other. This promo did not disappoint. She just like oozes like femininity, and like I live for that.
Yeah.
Like she's so like
I'm
the
like,
only way I could like describe it is like she's so girly pop. Like she's very girly pop,
Yes.
very
and I
girly
live for
pop.
that.
Yeah, I'm obsessed right now. Like this is so 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 good. I will say the tights are the only thing that kind of threw me um off of the fantasy, but baby, like the face is on always.
Chris Love Dion, she won her lookalike contest, Joella. So, just kidding.
Oh.
A lot of discourse about this look on the internet. I'm not gonna hold you. And we see it. And that rooted hairline, we also see it. And it's really not taking it. So we gotta take it off. The look itself, looking at it, I won't say I'm visually pleased, but it's a lot to look at and it's definitely blue. So, I think you're very funny. I think this look needs some work in a lot of aspects. But I think you should know this by now from all the discourse you've received that it needs a lot of work. So I'm gonna leave that on to you. Chris Love?
All right, Joella. So I love that your Meet the Queens had a lot of personality, and I feel like we really got to know you, and you used the time very well. So kudos for that. Um, now the wig, Mama. I know that wig was not cheap. So the fact that you didn't spend the extra $10 to get the lace was really really spooky for
Okay.
me. Yeah, I think there was a vision. I think the outfit, if it fit a little differently, could have been more flattering. Like I see potential in it, in the pieces, but I think overall it didn't really come together for me. But I'm sure you're a really nice person.
So for Joella, I just wrote down no. Like I'm just not. It's not for me.
Nothing about the look I liked. Like the shoe cut her off. The bodysuit fabric looked cheap. The appliques didn't make sense. The makeup was a chop. I feel like she should have. She has so much room back here. Like, girl, put on blush, put on contour. Like, there should be more definition in your face. Like, you have so much space that other girls may not have. Use that. It
What do
was
you mean
fully
by
like
that?
a round circle, like round circle,
You're fat
like with
shaming me.
no, with like two blue eyes. Like that's
Clipped.
it. Like
I'm
that was literally it.
dying.
Like, girl, you have so much like surface area. Have fun, girl.
I'm not the type to talk about makeup. Like, I mean, my makeup it's gorgeous, of course, but I don't do nothing super super crazy with my makeup. But girl, we could paint it on a little bit more. Like, there's no contour, no blush, no bronzer, no highlights, no depth. It's just face. Like,
Are
I
you looking
don't.
at
It's just eyes and lips. That's literally what I'm looking at.
enough on Miss Joella. I'm really excited to see what she does, as we all are. We have the doll, the diva, the body queen, Cory King. When I first saw the outfit, I was not living, but then it started growing on me. I really like it, and I think your Meet the Queens is so good. I think you served the best in the video portion. I was always looking at you, the facial expressions, like the like I was living. Like that's how a drag queen should be. Yes. Your Meet the Queens was so funny. You kept mentioning Monet Exchange, which was a little interesting. Which I get it, but this is your moment. Have it.
Cory, my Barbie's doll race diva. I really liked like the way you use the fabric because that fabric is, regardless of what you make out of it, it looks gonna look stunning. But the way that everything was so structured, it was like the way of water was like just following your body, like it was just flowing around your curves, and it looked like kind of natural in a way. I don't know how like that
Right.
happened, but it just looked so like cool. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, at first I didn't like the boot covers, but the more I look at the boot covers, I really like them because they go with everything. It gives you a full picture and a full story. So I
Yeah.
get a full story out of you, Cory.
I'm cringy.
Her Meet the Queens. I put Meet the Queen's mother because she has by far the best Meet the Queens of the season. I would say her body. Like if you squint, like while she's sitting down, like it's crazy. Like the shape goes. I love it. When I really look at it with the full collective of all the promos, I like that she stands out with her darker color because it really just it makes her. It makes sure I go to her.
Are
Oh my
you
gosh,
a racist?
no.
Are
Her
you a
darker color,
racist?
Chanel.
The
She's a
darker color
person.
of her fabric
Oh,
really
okay.
it draws your eye to her no matter what, and I really like that. And I like the silhouette of like the boot with the hood on top. I think it makes a full top to bottom visual for us.
Her personality, tens, bitch. The look, sickening. Her body is always going to be right. She has that Boston booty. I don't know what you do to get that blue so vibrant, but bitch, that blue is sickening. I also had the pleasure to make hair for this look, actually. I originally made a wig for her that is like one of my signature styles. It was like a slick back. And the look was originally supposed to be like hooded, I think. But she ended up telling me she ended up not doing the hood, so she did the option that she wore for the promo, which is still sickening. And I still thank you for the opportunity of even thinking of me to, like, as an option to be something so important for the rest of your career.
Girl, the body is bodying. Bitch is built like a Disney mom. Like, just, yeah.
Very Elastigirl. Very
Very
Elastigirl.
Elastigirl. Yes, yes, yes. I wish the dress matched her eyeshadow, like that type of blue on that, like with this type of
Oh.
fabric, like Stanosha. Like that would have been so perfect. But I mean, the bitch is here and she made it clear, like she knows what she's doing on TV.
Up next, we have Lana Geray, my drag sister, because Lux's mother, and
Does she know that?
does she know?
Is she
Is
aware?
Lux aware?
Stop.
Have you told the press?
The hair is sickening on Lana. The outfit is sickening on Lana. Everything is sickening on Lana. The makeup is good. Besides in her second promo picture when she's like this, like I'm like, what am I it looks like something about it is uncanny. Her Meet the Queens, I was a little bit bored, but I think that's just her personality, no shade, which is fine. Everybody's personality is different. And I think she has probably one of my favorite promos, if not my favorite.
Lana, oh my god, finally, bitch. Like, come on now. The idea of this look, like the showgirl, like fish, kind of Bob Mackie vibe, that is so original, and I really like that. Like, you went that route because I feel like no one looks like you in this promo. If any,
What is dangling? I like hear dangling noises from you.
the plasticky material, like, that was gorgeous, and the way you had like the little shoots of pearls, or I don't know the material, but I really liked everything. Complimented you very well, and you look like a supermodel walking down the runway. So, ate that.
Yeah.
Yes. So Miss Lana Geray, I have down favorite promo because like you think of water promo, like this is it. Like this right here, I love. I have competed with her in a couple of, not so major competitions on in the past. Like now she's on Drag Race, so this is crazy to see. But what I will say about Lana is she is known to storm a competition. And anytime I've competed against her in the past, honey, win, 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 win.
The promo look overall, is my favorite promo look of this promo. There is nothing I would change about it. The nude illusion was perfect. In like the trailer, her doing the dip in the water was sickening. Lana is a girl who performs down. And also, she was another girl I had the pleasure to make the hair. We went through a lot of different ideas. Lana was putting me through it in the sketching aspect of the wig. But the idea that we landed on sickening, and it was perfect for the look.
To be checked.
Yeah. I mean, the bitch took it like fish, and I ain't talking about the shoe.
Hey.
I definitely think this is one of the top looks of the whole entire promo. I will say only one note. I do wish there was some type of like thing on her hip just to give her that extra body, because it is, you know, just going straight down. I wish we could have had a little bit more of a puff, but I mean, the sleeves are gorgeous. Like, if the sleeve was on the hip, like, that would have been sickening. But yeah, I don't know. It was stunning all around.
Yeah, Lana, a lot of people here are excited to see you on Drag Race, and we've known of you for years. So we're excited to see what you do. Next, we have the diva from Lexington, or Louisville, Kentucky. We have Lexi Love. Wait, is her name Lexi Love because she's from Lexington?
No,
Not from Lexington.
Oh, okay.
she's originally from Cincinnati, but she resides at Play Louisville.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, Lexi, this is everything. The hair is stunning. This is a low key like a movement. Like Martin Luther, you tugged on Martin Luther King's wig. It's like crazy.
That was a lot.
Maybe that's a stretch, but okay, I take that part back.
Miss Lexi, this is such a pussy stunt. Like, the fact that you really showed up to Drag Race naked, and your body was tea, it was simple but effective, and girl, you made it work. People are talking about you. Your look is gonna look sickening for now to forever, because the body is right, it's timeless, so you should be really happy.
Yeah, I'm about to down.
So for Miss Lexi Love, I was so gagged. Like nobody else could show up to a Drag Race promo with not a piece of clothing on. Like
Really.
that is unheard of. Like the face card, that like she don't even have to do too much with her face. Like she just gotta accentuate her features, and that's it. Like her face is everything, and I love that she had her working wheels on her platform heels. Like that's nobody's done that.
Lexi, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister. I obviously had the amazing pleasure of making those wigs. And yes, I said wigs. If for the people who did not know, I had to make 2 of those wigs. She wanted 2 of the same, like 2 wigs that looked pretty much identical, so one could get wet and then one could stay dry, just in case if they needed to retake anything or any shots or anything like that. So I had the lovely pleasure of doing something so important. So thank you. You're a sickening girl. You're well-rounded. Personality and Meet the Queens, 10s. The look, 10s. Body, face. You are that girl. Out of everybody on the season, you are representing like the trans community, because they couldn't have any.
Okay, so is Hormona Lisa.
I am so glad that you, out of all people, are representing the trans community.
I mean, this bitch walked into Drag Race and said, "I'm gonna make history." Like this.
And that's exactly what she did.
And that is exactly what that bitch did. This bitch stands out in the promo in the best way possible. Body is tea, face is tea, hair tea. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, Lexi. We are all excited for you, and honestly, one of my picks is to snatch the crown because you are the one. And
we Lexi love you.
We Lexi love you.
We Lexi
love you.
Yes. Okay.
Hearts for Lexi.
Moving on to the Diva Lucky Stars, and I hate this shit. No, just kidding. Joking. I really like her look. It's really outgoing. It's traditional Lucky to me, but elevated, which is what the promo should be. It should be you, but elevated. They tuned her makeup really fierce to me, because I know her makeup did not look like that. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, and that did not look like how that looked. So RuPaul's Drag Race, you done fucked up drag. I wish there was like silver like glitter going up the catsuit where your feet were, so then it just looked like the shoe was just connected and seamless into it. Like it would have been perfect. But everything is sickening and stunning.
Lucky motherfucking stars. My Miami, Florida girly. You know I love you so much, and we've been talking about this for a minute now, and I'm so happy that it's finally out and people can see how fucking creative you are and how cool you are. And nobody could ever in this promo, bitch. You stand out in all the best ways. I love how like expensive like the plasticky pieces looked, like the way they were like with heat. I think they were like bended to look like shells or something. Like I loved how that looked. And the pearls looked expensive, bitch. Like when they put that close up, I was like, okay, the pearls are shiny. They ain't no plastic little pearls. Like yes.
And she has always just gagged me. Like I've always thought, like when I look at her, like I can't imagine that walking around outside in real life. Like if I would have walked up to a Lucky Stars look in person, I'd probably be so scared. Like her looks are always so like such a massive
Scared?
girl. Imagine you see a big old pill bottle person walking up to you. Like you see the
Okay,
type of
that's
stuff she
valid.
does. Like that's scary. I love the way the catsuit has like scales on it and stuff, so it gives very aquatic. Besides the shells itself and the pearls, it's just really sickening. I hate, hate that blush she got on. That pink stripe of whatever was not taking it that day. I would have left that out of the makeup process. But I love the look altogether, and it's very major for this promo. And I'm glad that she's finally on Drag Race and we get to see her.
This look overall is sickening. There's just like a couple little small things. Like I wish this like the shells were like maybe more so different sizes on like the body, so that way there was more of like a hourglass shape. Like if they kind of like teetered from like small to big, and then like the ones are like so like it brings in the waist a little more, and it wasn't so like one big thing. The makeup is sickening. I feel like if you were gonna do that though, you should have put in some kind of contacts, because like to be this like crazy big alienated like makeup and then have like small like human eyes, I feel like that was taking me out of the fantasy.
The only thing I will say, when you turn around and there's nothing going on in the back,
That
I can't like that immediately. I saw this and I was like, this is so gorgeous, but what does the back look like?
No.
And the
It's
back
kind of like
kind
a
of
cardboard
disappointed.
cutout.
Right, exactly. Like very 2D. I need a three-dimensional full fantasy.
Moving on to Lydia Butthole Collins. That name is insane. Lydia, I've known of you before you were on the show. When you were found out to be on the show, I was gagged. I was like, oh my god, I did not know she was going to be on. It was kind of like, I don't know, it was just like surreal because I've seen you in competitions and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to see you on the show, and I can't wait to see what you do. I think you're going to be like the Bosco. Like people are going to like you because you're weird and like different, and that's how it should be. I mean, that's drag. And I love the little details of your name Lydia hanging off your dress while you were posing. That was sickening. So, Lydia, I can't wait to see you.
Right, Lydia Diva. So I discovered Lydia personally on Drag Showdown way back.
That part.
And that's how I discovered Lydia, and I've been a fan ever since. I was Team Lydia back then, and I'm Team Lydia now. And I really appreciate this look. I feel like it's kind of giving me like a puffer fish vibe, which is a different take on water, which I really like. And I think it's very edgy. I like that you can see something and be like, "That's Lydia." Like I think that's how most girls should be. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm a huge fan, and the looks are gonna be giving.
As soon as she stepped across that runway, the first thing I saw was them perfect little legs and that perfect shiny chrome silver pump. Like, just give it. Like, you don't even have to do nothing else. Like, that's all I needed. She's also very popular in the online drag scene, just period. Like as is. So she was one of the girls. I was gagged to see her. Like, oh my gosh, she made it to the race. So I'm very interested to see what she brings. She's a very, very, very creative entertainer and drag queen. Like more creative than I've seen in a long time from a lot of people. So I'm very intrigued with Miss Lydia because she's a wild card to me. I don't know really what to expect.
the outfit
Hmm.
was really pretty. I loved the cutout and how it like was like wrapped around at the bottom with like her belly button. So it was like a really pretty like silhouette cutout thing in the middle. It was really fab. I loved it.
Speech.
She said she makes pretty much all of her own stuff. So I'm excited to see what she made for the race, and I'm glad to see her on. It's about time, and them legs, stun. Them legs are stunning.
It's so simple, but it's still unique. It's really, really gorgeous. Bitch, her legs. I need whatever you're using. I need that. Like, I need the link, cause Them shits is shining from the back of the fucking room. Also, I wish whatever glitter or something was on her. If this was like a glitter on her leg, she could have just added a teeny tiny little bit on the cheek just to really give that shimmer on her face, just so that it really just fully complemented everything. But other than that, I mean, yeah, the bitch is stunning. The bitch looks like a key. I want to know this bitch.
Am I Anya Nerve? Because that's who's next. Miss Anya Nerve. Yes, I'm so excited.
Ew.
Girl, cut
Okay.
the
Girl.
camera.
Anyways.
Are you guys?
Girl.
I know me personally, I'm living for you. The personality and the Meet the Queens shine through. You give me like you're like my auntie that I wish I had. Like I don't have you, but I wish I had you. And the drag look itself, at first, okay, it's like Cory's to me. At first, I didn't love it, and then it started growing on me. It took longer than Cory's. Like yours had a microwave, and then I had to put it in the air fryer, and then I had to eat it. Like it was like a lot,
You had
but it
to
was
really let
pretty.
it cook.
Yeah, I had to let it cook, let it cook. But I love the hair with it. Every choice makes sense. The only thing I really do not like is the makeup, which is interesting because you labeled yourself as a makeup queen. It looks flawless blended, but I wish your brows were a little bit lower and your blush is like in the back of your face, and I think it should be in the front of your face, just how your face is. Kind of like mine, for example. And
All right, Anya, I'm sorry about that. But I really like your outfit. I kind of wish you didn't wear the coat, or like the coat was like a little bigger, like more grand. Because I when you took off the coat, I like really got sold. The hair choice, like no one would have thought of that. So you already stood out because of that. Like, but you had that zebra, mohawk, seahorse braid fantasy, like whatever it
yeah.
was, like I was living. And the
Zebra
fact that you
Mohawk
had
Seahorse.
the fact that you had like the sequence, like the paillettes in the braid too, like bitch, you get your tens for that. That was kind.
Not my favorite because it works. It's definitely not a bad look. Like I would never say that, but it's just not my favorite out of this promo. I love the idea of doing a jacket or like a coat as the focal point of the outfit. I think that was very interesting. I don't think anybody else thought of that. Like a raincoat, that was a good idea. But not a fan of the fabric choices or whatever. I do love the hair. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I love that the mohawk had a shape to it. I love that the ponytail was not just plain hair. It had, like Chris said, it had the paillettes in it. Like it was very thought out. Just not my favorite personally. I love her makeup. I like that it's very bright and colorful, and you can see it from a mile away. It's very staged, which I love. And her Meet the Queens was also very funny. Just not my favorite look.
My issue with it is I wish you did not wear the coat at all, or if you were gonna wear the coat, you would have taken the thing off underneath it, worn the coat, maybe like tied it in the middle to like cinch the waist a little bit, and then have the bottom of the coat be huge. That also would have been sickening. Personality was T in the Meet the Queens. Another one of the funniest girls. Except for the game thing. I am hurt,
Yeah, I
appalled, and
was attached.
Oh,
flabbergasted.
she called us
Yes.
out.
Girl, you gotta hop on Brawlhalla with
Flabbergasted.
us. Come
Yeah,
on.
you gotta hope for
Girl, hop on the call.
A little shit talker behind the scenes tea. We are gamer girls. Every night we are
Down.
on the phone gaming. We are Fortniting. We are brawling. We are dressed to impress. Any game that multiplayer we can play, we are playing it. So when Anya
down,
said that, I
Girl,
was
Girl.
like,
name a game, we played it.
girl,
baby.
Anya really struck a nerve.
Yeah, she was on our nerves with that
You see
one.
what I did?
Yeah. On your nerve, you need to change your name to Out of There, because that was not.
Out of there.
That hurt my soul. Hurt my soul when you said that.
Okay.
Yeah, I get lost in the whole thing. The same thing what Vanity said, like the layer on top of the same layer is not flattering at all. Especially with that type of fabric, it does get very bulky. Her voice, listening to her talk, like it's like butter. Like it's
That's the
just
Very
woman.
feminine.
smooth.
Pure feminine.
That
Girl,
is the
when I
doll. No
tell
shade.
you, I was like, is that a woman? That's a woman speaking. Like, that is the girl. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed.
Next, we have Sam Starr, daughter of Trinity the Talk. And I can really see that in her look. Trinity really shines through in it. And so does she. She looks really good. Her makeup looks stunning. I wish her brow color was different because I think they're like pink. I don't know why. And I love the bubbles in the outfit the most. The bubbles are my favorite part because I was like, why did nobody else do bubbles? Like, that looks so pretty. So the bubbles was my favorite. I love the hair. I loved her pose too. I loved the pose of her like standing there like RuPaul. She looked really good. Her Meet the Queens, she's a little bit forgettable for me in the Meet the Queens. Kind of got lost.
All right, Sam Star. I love a star, so I love your name. Honestly, your promo was giving me like Glinda vibes, like with the bubbles and the blonde and the pink eyeshadow. Like I was getting very like Glinda tease. Like you're popular, you know what I mean? I did not love the white ruffles in between like the silver kind of ruffles. I thought that was not really needed. I feel like a similar kind of like shiny fabric instead of like a white ruffle would have been more pretty. If you were to show someone this lineup of looks, they'd be like that girl is the winner. So yeah, you looked really gorgeous. So I can't wait to see what you do this season. I feel like you're gonna be kind of a wild card. Like I don't know what to expect from you in a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna be great regardless.
Yeah.
Her look I was obsessed with. I love the different layers of ruffles, and it looks like water splashing, and it looks very 3D, which I love. And the bubbles in the hair, and it's so well executed and done up. Like, it just was one of the most well done outfits, I would say. Her Meet the Queens, like I might be a little bit obsessed with Sam Starr because she's a country girl. She grew up a cheerleader, I grew up dancing and I'm also a southern girl, so she just really spoke to me with all that. Her voice is so funny to me. Like hearing her talk, like I could just watch videos of her all day. Like she's every she's like my cowboy boots. I was like, yes, girl, get your cowboy boots on. But I'm very excited. I'm more excited to hear her in the confessionals than anything,
Country
I
to
think, this
country.
season.
Sam seems to be a very small queen, and like the dress just seems like too much dress for her. Um, and then
So you
also,
think it's wearing her?
yeah, and then the hair with like all the baby hairs and stuff. I wish it was like a different color, maybe from far away. It just looks like her makeup got messed up because like there's like sections of her brows and stuff missing. And then I also agree with the white ruffles. I did not like the white ruffles. I felt like it cheapened the outfit a little bit. But other than that, the dress was really sickening. The hair was really sickening. And her personality was really cute.
Yeah, I mean, I when I look at this, I think of like a holiday Barbie, but Glinda. Like it's like it's really, really pretty.
She needs a wand, like for
Yes,
sure.
down with a little bubble coming out. Ugh, yes, 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 yes. I love hearing country people talk. Like that accent just, like I love accents. Like, I don't know. I just honestly have nothing really to say about her. Like, there's like she just got lost for me a bit in the background.
Yeah. All right, moving on to our final promo today. We have Susie Toot, and she looks stunning. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite promos. I love the hat. I love the hair. This looks like if Susie Toot did water, and I can't say that for a lot of the other girls. Like, it doesn't look like if blah, blah, blah did water. Like, some of them look a little bit made up. And I love her pose. She was the only person with that prop of that chair and that triangle behind her. She looked perfect. 10, 10, 10s across the board. Her Meet the Queens, I don't remember a lot besides the fact that she sounds like Marsha and reminds me of Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. I don't know why, but I love her.
You're
so
one of
far.
one.
Susan Tooth. I'm so happy to see you, my sister, on this season. This is how you like stay true to your aesthetic while doing the promo. And I love like the textures used on like the top and like the little bracelets. Everything like had intention to it and looked very well done and well executed. So like the makeup was gorgeous. The way you had the blue eyeshadow into the purple into the pink, like I love an ombre like that. And no notes, you looked gorgeous. And the girls are not gonna like your bordello shoe, but I love it.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
Like, this is so pretty to me. Like, I love the scales on the bodice, like the middle part of her outfit. Like, that was so pretty to me. The drips on the hat. I love that she did the hat in the first place. Like, that's very Susie Toots vibe. Like, I love that she was able to incorporate that kind of old glamour in a water promo. Like, I would have not thought of a way to like fuse those together, and I think she did it perfectly. The shoe's not my favorite, but for Susie too, if anybody was gonna wear it, like, yes, Susie, that would work for Susie. So
right.
I'm glad that she was the girl who wore that shoe, because if I saw it on anybody else, I'd be like, chop.
The promo look was absolutely stunning. I'm not the biggest fan of like that style of makeup, but the makeup was done very, very well. That's like some of the best makeup of that style that I have seen. Everything was thought about, even down to the shoe. The shoe may have been ugly, but it was wrapped in fabric. So I do applaud
Exactly.
that.
Baby.
But I think, like, obviously the shoe made sense. It works for her, but can we please throw away the Bordello heel? Like, leave that to Bianca Del Rio and Lady Bunny.
Susie 2, baby. This is a 2, like, so good. I'm obsessed. The beating, it, it's just water. Like, it's literally fucking water. I originally thought I was not gonna enjoy, like, personally, when I saw the rumors for the cast, I was a little taken back. I was like, okay, like, I want to see how she is. This promo, baby, you brought me there, so I'm obsessed.
I love. Okay, Susie too. We're really excited to see you, and that is a wrap on all the promos. But let's do our top 3 promos from each of us, and then bottom 3. I'm gonna say my top 3 right now are Crystal, Lana, and Susie are my top 3 promos, and then Cory's trailing behind very closely, very closely. And then my bottom 3 are going to be Hormona Lisa, no specific order. Hormona Lisa, who else? Loki. Wait, who else was ugly?
I really love Jewel's promo. I love Susie's, and I love Lana's. I think those are my 3 favorites. As far as my least favorites, I'm gonna say Joella, just because I think things could have been different to look better.
That's why I forgot.
I'm gonna say Hormona because the 2-piece bodysuit and skirt set was not for the promo.
Baby.
Keep that at the bar. And then for my last, I'm gonna say Acacia because that hair was just a egg.
Oh my
baby.
god, how did I forget these 2? Those are my exact bottom 3.
Would you say you, Acacia, forgot?
Oh, I did.
So for me personally, I am just obsessed with Lana's promo, like every detail about it. So she's definitely up there. I'm gonna say Lexi Love because nobody was as polarizing as Lexi Love in this promo. Like, so she just automatically gets a seat at that table for me. And then I'm really torn on like between Susie or Jules, but I think I'm gonna go with Susie just because it's just so detailed and I love it. My bottom 3 is gonna have to be Hormona for obvious reasons that you'll just know. Joella, and then my third would be Arietti because I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh my god, spook it. Vanity, why do I keep doing that? Vanity.
Anyways, my top 3 would be Lana, Lexi, Cory, with Jules trailing straight behind. Those are my top 3.
Jules has the train, so she's really trailing.
Also, maybe a little biased. So, clock me if you want to.
Wow, the girls you did hair for. Wow.
Right.
But my bottom 3: Joella, Hormona Lisa, and Cassia. Girl, what was that about?
Yeah, my top would be Crystal, Jules, and then Susie. Those are my top 3. I think they're... And then the bottom 3, in specific order, Joella, Hormona, and Lucky.
Gag
Yeah.
the line.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to the talking shit portion, which is who do we think is going to win the season and who do we think is going to be first out? My winner of the season, Cory King, is winning it all. She has everything. She's my winner. And then first out, I'm going to have to say Acacia because I already forgot about that girl. She's so forgettable. I get why she has this name. I do not love her drag, but I am excited to see what it brings for the one episode.
For the winner of the season, I'm going to have to go with my girl, Jewel Sparkles, because she really just shined in the promo, and she really gave it her all and looked gorgeous, and I got a really good taste of what Jewel is going to bring in the season. And for my first out, I'm going to go with Hormona Lisa, baby, because RuPaul might have invited you personally, but the looks are not tea yet, so...
I think Lexi's gonna take the crown this season because just nobody did the promo like Lexi. Like, you might have thought you did, but you didn't. Like, she really ate that up, and she's giving me the vibe of a winner. Like, I just love her. And first out, Hormona, why did you even go to the book signing? Like, you ain't even had no business. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just.
No,
No.
she really mad because you didn't ship that boa
I was
out.
gonna say
No,
now
I'm
you're
really
not
mad.
getting that boa.
You
Period.
need to be first out so you can go home and get my boa in the package to go to postage. But that's
Oh,
just
Right,
like
okay.
right, right, right,
I'm
right.
just not living. But you know,
Me personally, I'm rooting for my homegirl Lexi through and through. But if Lexi was to unfortunately not take the crown, it would be Cory. I think Cory is sickening. She is an amazing performer, well rounded. Also, same thing as Lexi. Lexi is a well rounded, seasoned girl. She knows what to do, she knows how to do it. And I think her vibe is just very winner energy. My first out, simple, easy, Joella. That promo, what was that about, babe? Why?
Yeah,
She didn't
you might
live?
have a point.
it's so good. It's so good.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, my winner of the season, I think it's gonna have to go to my Latina sister girl. It has to go to Jules. That bit we need a Puerto Rican winner. And that bitch I think just has it all. The whole package, truly. My bottom or my first out, low key. I would have to say Joella too. Yeah,
You
because
heard it here first. The Shit Talker top 3 is Jules, Cory, and Lexi, and our bottom 2 is Hormona and Joella. Like that's just the stats of this week.
girl.
Yeah.
But to be
Yeah, but we
said,
have plenty of episodes for that to
Right.
change.
Hmm.
but also
Right.
to be said, to make clear, these are just our opinions. To any of the girls any of us know, no hard feelings. This is no malice. This is just our opinions,
Right.
and y'all are the rude girls making the money.
Wait,
Baby.
we
We're
live
just
for
Right.
everyone.
We're
we're just
set
here
to see
kicking and
every.
having fun.
I think I speak for everybody. We are set to see every single person on this season. Like we are excited and we are
It's
proud of
gonna be a
everybody.
show, regardless of what we think.
I am
So
excited
we're
for
ready.
everybody on this cast, whether if I liked their looks or not. I'm excited to see what they do and then what they do with their drag afterwards. I'm so
Me
excited. The
too.
season is sickening.
I'm really excited.
Down.
You guys are all sickening, and I guess that concludes our first episode of Shit Talker. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna keep bringing you the heat, honey, and be tuned. Be ready to stay tuned for episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race, where we review it,
She's
and then
ready to
we're.
send her photos.
And then if you guys enjoyed this, feel free to donate to our Cash App, where we will accept some pay for because it's a drag show at the end of the day, honey.
Tip your
So
local queen so we can one day be on this show.
right, you
Right,
gotta tip
right,
your local,
right.
honey. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you guys have a great Christmas because it should be coming out around Christmas time. So yes, and stay tuned. All right, bye
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.